Hey guys, and welcome to the very first instalment of the cover book reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. If you sort of sat there wondering what the cover is, it's a series that myself and Just Holly have created to review books, and it's sort of like an internet book club. If you want any more information on that, Just Holly, or Holly, has a video explaining the premise on her channel. I'll put a link to that in the down box for you. So let's get on with the review. The Night Circus itself was an interesting one. It was one I had my own for a very long time because it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it was my last year's holiday book, so I read it on holiday, and I have mixed opinions on it. I think it's kind of like a Marmite book, so you either like it or you just don't really take to it. I am sort of on the fence about it. There are some bits that I absolutely love about it and some bits that I feel just didn't mesh very well. But anyway, here's a quick plot synopsis from the front of the book. In 1886, a mysterious travelling circus becomes an international sensation. Open only at night, constructed entirely in black and white, Le Cirque des Rêves delights all who wander its circular paths and warm themselves at its bonfire. Although there are acrobats, fortune tellers and contortionists, the Circus of Dreams is no conventional spectacle. Some tents contain clouds, some ice. The circus seems almost to cast a spell upon its aficionados, who call themselves the rêveurs, the dreamers. At the heart of the story is the tangled relationship between two young magicians, Celia, the enchanter's daughter, and Marco, the sorcerer's apprentice. At the behest of their shadowy masters, they find themselves locked in a deadly contest, forced to test out the very limits of the imagination and of their love. Just by reading that, I had quite a high expectation of this book. I absolutely love anything with magic in it, and it's set in Victorian era, basically everywhere, because it's a travelling circus, and it just really, really appealed to me. Okay, so I don't know about you, but what I took from that little plot snippet at the beginning of the book is magic circus, magic people, and a duel of some sort. Now, I'm not going to reveal any spoilers, but one of my main letdowns with this book is that I felt like it didn't really meet its requirements, or what it kind of promised. And I'm not saying it's anticlimactic in any way, it's climactic in a way that's different to what I imagined it being. Not a bad thing at all. That's obviously one of the major good things about this book, is that it's kind of different and it kind of leads you along a path and then it completely changes, and it's lovely and it's great. However, I don't know, I felt like I was kind of lured in by promises of magic and illusionary battles. And I know it's not Harry Potter, but I felt like it was something that made this book quite different, and to not get that ending, I don't know, maybe I'm just being biased. If you are into sort of lovely romances, then this is probably the book for you. Marco and Celia's relationship just kind of come out of the blue a little bit, considering that they've never met each other for years on end, and when they do meet each other they don't know that they are destined to fight each other. But it's quite a cute little romance, and it kind of goes along that path towards the end. But the thing I found with this book, as well as the kind of my problem with the plot, is the characters. Not characters specifically, but characterization. I think in order to pursue the plot, their characterization, their development's kind of been left out a little bit. So Celia and Marco as protagonists are presented a little bit two-dimensional. Actually, as a reader, I found myself latching more onto minor characters like Poppet, Widget and Bailey, who only really start making a proper appearance towards the end of the book in a sort of own overarching plot. Just my opinion. You may read the book and you might be thinking, what on earth was she going on about? Lauren's just being really persnickety and just being horrible about the book. Each to their own. But, of course, I didn't just think really rubbish things about it. I did say I was on the fence. And if there is one thing that I absolutely loved and adored about this book, it's Erin Morgenstern's writing style. I honestly say, hands down, that this is the most rich and detailed lexical style that I've ever read. They're sensory, they really draw you in. It's like being one of the people at the circus. Don't let my ramblings about the plot put you off, because I've never read anything like it. I think I'm being bonkers, but there's actually something really interesting about this book. In these sections, it actually addresses the reader and sort of describes an experience at the night circus like you're actually there, which I thought was a really interesting and quite sweet little idea. So on that though, I would recommend this book to people. Grounds of the plot, then I'd definitely make them read it, force people to read it because of just the gorgeous writing style. Out of 5, I'd probably give it a 3.5. Settings are gorgeous and the visual imagery is beautiful, but sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to read because it kind of jumps from time to time, and the plot can be a little bit hasty. But other than that, I thought it was a really good book. Of course, if you've read the book and you think otherwise, please leave a comment in the comment section. We'll have a big chat about it. If you have a book that you'd like either me or Holly to review, then send us a suggestion as well. Just a heads up, for next time's episode, Holly's going to be reviewing James Franco's Palo Alto. So you guys might want to go and read it or maybe look it up, just so you have a bit of context for when she reviews it. Okay, I had a lot of fun reviewing The Night Circus, and I hope you liked watching it. I hope to see you soon, and feel free to again leave us any suggestions or anything you fancy. This has been the cover reviews, and we will see you soon. Bye!